Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of 26th February. A journey through time of 26th February 2025, Wednesday. Today's, that is 26th February, highlight in history. 1606. The Johnstone voyage of 1605-06 becomes the first European expedition to set foot on Australia, although it is mistaken as a part of New Guinea. 1616. Galileo Galilei is formally banned by the Roman Catholic Church from teaching or defending the view that the earth orbits the sun. 1775. The British East India Company factory on Balambangan, Iceland is destroyed by Moro pirates. 1794. The first Christiansborg Palace in Copenhagen burns down. 1815. Napoleon Bonaparte escapes from exile on the island of Elba. 1870. The beach pneumatic transit in New York City, intending as a demonstration for a subway line opens. 1876. Japan and Korea signed the Treaty of Pangoa, which grants Japanese citizens extraterritoriality rights in Korea, opens three Korean ports to Japanese trade, and ends Korea's status as a tributary state of Qing Dynasty China. 1909. Kinemacular, the first successful color motion picture process, is first shown to the general public at the Palace Theatre in London. 1914. HMHS Britannic, sister to the RMS Titanic, is launched at Harland and Wolff Shipyard in Belfast. 1919. President Woodrow Wilson signs an act of Congress establishing the Grand Canyon National Park. 1929. President Calvin Coolidge signs legislation establishing the 96,000 acres, 390 square kilometer Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. 1935. Adolf Hitler orders the Luftwaffe to be reformed, violating the provisions of the Treaty of Versailles. 1935. Robert Watson Watt carries out a demonstration near Daventry, which leads directly to the development of radar in the United Kingdom. 1936. In the February 26 incident, young nationalist Japanese military officers assassinate multiple cabinet statesmen and start a rebellion in downtown Tokyo, which is ended 3 days later. 1945. World War II. US troops reclaim the Philippine island of Corregidor from the Japanese. 1952. Vincent Massey is sworn in as the first Canadian-born Governor General of Canada. 1960. A New York-bound Alitalia airliner crashes into a cemetery in Shannon, Ireland, shortly after takeoff, killing 34 of the 52 persons on board. 1966. Apollo program. Launch of AS-201, the first flight of the Saturn IV rocket. 1971. UN Secretary General U Thant signs United Nations proclamation of the vernal equinox as Earth Day. 1979. The superliner railcar enters revenue service with Amtrak. 1980. Egypt and Israel establish full diplomatic relations. 1987. Iran-Contra affair. The Tower Commission rebukes President Ronald Reagan for not controlling his national security staff. 1992, First Nagorno-Karabakh War, Khojaly massacre. Armenian armed forces opened fire on Azeri civilians at a military post outside the town of Khojaly, leaving hundreds dead. 1993, World Trade Center bombing. In New York City, a truck bomb parked below the North Tower of the World Trade Center explodes, killing six and injuring over 1,000 people. 1995, the UK's oldest investment banking institute, Bearing Bank, collapses after a rogue securities broker Nick Leeson loses $1.4 billion by speculating on the Singapore International Monetary Exchange using futures contracts. 2008, the New York Philharmonic performs in Pyongyang, North Korea. This is the first event of its kind to take place in North Korea. 2012, a train derails in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, killing at least 3 people and injuring 45. 2012, 17-year-old African American student Trayvon Martin is shot to death by neighborhood watch coordinator George Zimmerman in an altercation in Sanford, Florida. 2013, a hot air balloon crashes near Luxor, Egypt, killing 19 people. 2019, Indian Air Force fighter jets targeted Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist training camps in Balakot. 2021, a total of 279 female students aged between 10 and 17 are kidnapped by bandits in the Jamfara kidnapping in Jamfara state, Nigeria. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, share and subscribe.